Hi, I'm Huzaifa and I'm the CEO of Duck Learning, and I'm glad to be here today to do the briefing for the tournament of the FLL in Singapore for the season of 2013 and 2014. As you know, the season this year is named Nature's Fury, and I'll be talking about that in a little while. Before that, I'm glad to tell you that Duck Learning has been appointed the operational partner of the first LEGO League starting from the Nature Fury season. And we look forward to working hand in hand with you, the participants, to provide you with an exciting experience in the first LEGO League. What is the first LEGO League? The first LEGO League is a robotics program which is started by this organization called FIRST. FIRST stands for Inspiration in Science and Technology, and it's started by Dean Kamen in the United States. They aim to get more and more students excited about science and technology and to pursue careers in science and technology so that they can continue to innovate in the service of mankind. For FLL, we want to inspire students to pursue studies and a career in science and technology, develop in students important 21st century competencies, and to provide students to be an opportunity to be awesome and discover their full potential. The theme for this FLL season is Nature's Fury. In Singapore, we are very fortunate to be sheltered from a lot of natural disasters like typhoons, earthquakes and tsunamis. And this will give us an opportunity to learn about all of these natural disasters and how they affect communities all around the world, and what we can do as global citizens to help our fellow men in other countries when they experience these kind of natural disasters. As you know, the FLL tournament consists of two sections. The first section is the project work section, and the second is the robot game section. In the project work section this year, what you're required to do is to select a community which has been affected by a natural disaster. What you should do in your research is to find out what type of evacuation plans they have, what type of aid that is available for them, and what kind of rebuilding plans that they have. You can also suggest some solutions that they can use in the future. For example, maybe the building of levees if there's constant flooding in that community. If you want more information, you should consult the challenge booklet that can be downloaded from the FLL website. The next section is the robot game section. To explain to you in a brief way what the game is all about, here is a video from one of our partners in South Africa, Hands-On Technologies, explaining to you what the challenge is all about. details on the challenge can be found inside the challenge manual that can be downloaded off the FLL website. Also, to find out more about the challenge and to make sure that you have everything down, what you should do is to watch the video that's found on the FLL website, which will show you exactly what needs to be done. It's a very in-depth video by the first organization, and I encourage all of you to watch it. This year, we are also adding in this thing called the surprise mission. As the name suggests, the mission is a surprise, so I can't tell you much about it, but you will be briefed on the surprise mission after the initial mission has been completed. We will be following all the rules in the main robot game, so please make sure that you are well aware of all the rules and regulations of the mission that's found in the challenge manual. Now, what do you need to start off in the FLL tournament this year? Number one, if you've not already done so, make sure that you register with Duck Learning by emailing us at learn@ducklearning.com or calling us at 674-74236. Obtain a challenge set to practice on from Duck Learning. That's available at $120 only. And read through the challenge manual thoroughly. Again, I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to ensure that you read the challenge manual. Also, watch the challenge briefing video, like I mentioned earlier, found on the FLL website, and this is the URL of the website. And prepare your project presentation and build and design your robot and bring it along on the tournament day. As our participants come from diverse backgrounds, we have participants from the public, we have participants from international schools, we have participants from government and independent schools. We want to ensure that there's a level playing field for all the participants that join the FLL this year. Thus, we have made only one deviation from the challenge manual that is on the FLL website. And this deviation is in terms of parts limitations. We will be setting some parts limitations this year for the FLL tournament. What are the parts limitations? You can only use, of course, the RCX, NXT and EV3 sets from the LEGO Mindstorms education range of products. And you cannot mix parts from different sets. For example, you cannot mix RCX parts with NXT parts. You cannot mix NXT parts with EV3 parts. I think you get the idea. Also, you are only allowed to use one base set and resource set for the NXT and RCX sets, and one core set and expansion set for the EV3 sets. Please ensure that there are no extra parts that are included because all of the robots are going to be inspected. Also, the parts are limited to the quantity available in the base and resource sets and the core and expansion sets. So ensure that you don't get any extra parts included. Teams are also allowed to use 4 motors. So in the RCX and NXT you can use 4 motors, and in the EV3 you can also use 4 motors. So that is the one exception to the parts in the base set and the expansion sets. So you can use up to 4 motors, and in the EV3 you can use any combinations of the medium and large motors that are available. If you need any more motors, please contact us at Duck Learning. Also, you can use up to 4 sensors, and you can use 2 of any type of sensors. For example, you can use a maximum of 2 light sensors, you can use a maximum of 2 ultrasonic sensors, or a maximum of 2 touch sensors. Again, if you need extra sensors, please contact us and we'll be more than happy to help you. Of course, what's a tournament without prizes? Therefore, we have 4 categories of prizes, and this can be also found in detail on the FLL website. We have the Robot Awards in Mechanical Design, Programming, Strategy and Innovation and Robot Performance. We have the Project Awards for Research, Innovative Solutions that you might have proposed, and Presentation Skills. And we have Core Values Award, which have to do with the core values of FLL, such as teamwork, gracious professionalism and competition, for inspiration, teamwork and gracious professionalism. Also, there will be some special Judges Awards, and these Judges Awards will only be determined on the tournament days itself. The FLL tournament this season is going to be held on the 7th and 8th of February 2014. And on the 7th of February 2014, we'll have the project presentations. You do not need to be there for the whole day. Your team will be given a specific time to come down. So please make sure that you are on time so that you do not delay any of the other presentations that will be happening. On the 8th of February will be the robot game and the prize presentations. The venue will be ITE College West. ITE has given us a lot of support for this endeavor and we would like to thank them for their support. The timings, like I mentioned, will be sent to you, so please ensure that you're on time. And it's very important that each team be accompanied by at least one teacher or a certified parent volunteer from the school. No team should be unaccompanied and no one adult should be looking after several teams. Now that Duck Learning has become the operational partner for the first LEGO League, we've been taking feedback from all of the alumni of the FLL over the past couple of months, and we've been trying to put in a lot of improvements into the FLL this year. We are still open to a lot of feedback from you, so please let us know if you have any feedback and we'll try our best to incorporate it into FLL to try to make it a better competition. If you have any questions or if you require any more information, please contact Duck Learning at this number and email us at learn@ducklearning.com. We wish you all the best for FLL and we hope to see you at the tournament.